everyone, it's Kelsey with Simple Life by Kels, and if you have been watching how to reconstitute your freeze-dried starter that you purchased from me, then we are on day 7. Today is more, I'm just going to talk you through what to expect and where to go from here, because now you have a full jar of starter and you've probably got some liquid accumulated on the top. That liquid is just alcohol. It's a byproduct of the fermentation process. If you get a lot, you can pour it off. If it's just a little bit, you can stir it in. So I wanted to show you this starter. This is the one I reconstituted last week. And this starter, which is the one that I've had forever, and I just fed this yesterday. It looks awesome. So this is the one that I use all the time, and this is the one I'm reconstituting. At this point, you're gonna need to use some of this or split it into 2 jars. I always have 2 jars going in my fridge. If you want a lot, which you might not want at first because you're not baking as much. If you do want a lot, you can take this starter and split it into 2 jars and then feed both jars, okay? If not, you can use it. My advice to you is go look up my whole wheat sourdough waffle recipe. It is the best recipe. It's one of people's favorites. I have people telling me all the time that they love it and their kids love it. It's a great one to start with. It uses 1 cup of starter. So at this point, today, day 7, you can take out some starter and mix up the sponge for those waffles. That would be a great idea. So you would take out 1 cup and then feed the remaining cup. Now here's an important note. With starter and feeding, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again, you never want to feed it less than the amount of starter you have. Okay, so always feed it at least the amount of starter. If I have a cup in here, I have about 2 cups-ish right now. So if I took a cup out to make waffles, I have 1 cup left. That 1 cup, I'm going to feed 1 cup of water and a heaping cup of whole wheat flour. Okay, so always feed it at least the amount that's in there. If not, you're gonna starve it a little bit. It won't have enough to eat. If you're busy and you're not ready yet to make anything, you can just take some out and pour it down your drain. It's excellent for your septic system. Those little organisms are gonna do wonderful things. It's like natural Drano for your drain. If you have chickens, throw it out to your chickens. They love it. So reduce it down. Don't try and feed this amount in your jar or you're gonna have a big mess in your fridge. Your options are get rid of some, put it down your drain. It takes a minute with some hot water to get down there, but put it down your drain, throw it to your chickens, and then feed the rest. You can use some and then feed the rest, or you can split it off into 2 and feed both. But you're gonna need to feed it again today. So decide what you're gonna do, how you're gonna use it, and then feed it. Some tips I have are 1, start with something simple. If you're ready to start baking, don't make bread. Don't make bread. You're gonna be disappointed. It's not at that point yet. It's not bubbly enough, it's not active enough. You're probably gonna be sad. So waffles, crepes, you can make pancakes out of that waffle batter. They're delicious. I have a lemon poppy seed bundt cake you could make, and it's delicious. I have English muffins. I've got cookie bars. I have some chocolate chip cookie bars that are really good. Some muffins, some pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. There's lots of options on my site for things that aren't bread where you can use your starter. Pick one, make something delicious. It gives you that boost of confidence, like, oh, this is gonna work out and I can do this. And whether you make bread ever or not, you can always make those things with your starter and get this into your family and they will love it, I promise. So at this point, use some, make something, get rid of some, feed it again, put it back in your fridge and continue this process. From this point on, you're going to need to feed it probably every 3 or 4 days. When you see a lot of liquid accumulating, then that's a signal that it's running out of food and you need to give it some more. So when you see the liquid and it starts getting darker and more, you definitely need to feed it. To keep it happy and healthy, the best way to do that is to use and feed it more often. So use it up, feed it, keep it happy, feed it every 3 or 4 days from this point on. Make waffles, make something awesome, and if you have questions, always email me, kelsey@simplelifebykels.com. Please email me with your questions. I want everyone to succeed. This has changed my life and many families' lives, and I hope it can change yours.